Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Poo.
All right, how are you today? How's life today? How was your weekend?
So.
So. What is the meaning of so? What about others? How was your weekend? Are you here? So nothing special because the special one. Mr. Ryan, Mas Ryan, hello. How are you? How's life today?
Hello, Mr. Ku. I'm so great. How about you?
I'm happy because of you joined this discussion.
Yes, a long time. Actually, I have no weekend.
I have no weekend. How come?
Yeah, because every day I have to go to work.
Oh, got the word. Keep struggling for someone special.
Thank you, brother.
Okay, nice to meet you. Yeah, today we are going to talk about something which is hot potato, or that we can discuss it. Then, before we start a discussion today, I would like to throw some rules here. You can mute yourself, and then you are allowed to give you are allowed to mute or unmute your microphone when the moderator or the host give you the chance to speak up. And then the next one, try to be active in the discussion. Why? Because this function of practicing our English here, if not now, then where? If it is not now, then when? If it is not here in the community, then where? So try to be active in this discussion. It means that you are free to share your perspective based on the topic given, and try to be active in the discussion and focus on the topic given later. The host or the moderator is capable of cutting your statement if they think that your statement is enough. And don't be afraid of trying something new. It means that I'm still basic, I'm intermediate, I'm advanced level. No, we don't think about the level, but try to be active here to deliver your perspective. And then before you give before you deliver your perspective, I wish you to raise your hand. Just make sure that you are here. Mas Ryan, can you raise your hand? And for others, if you want to speak up later, just try. Okay, Satya, thanks a lot. Okay, Mr. Indre, nice. Miss Febri, Mr. Febri, penguasa bumi, nice. Miss Sophie, Mr. Ryan. Okay, thank you very much, Kate. Okay, let me start the discussion. Essentially, I'm the host, and while being the moderator today, so I would like to serve appetizer. Okay, our topic today. Can you see my screen? Hello.
Yeah.
Right, nice.
Yes.
Okay. Financial security, characters, establishment, or educational stability. Which of the based the selection of future spouse? Okay, I would like to serve appetizer. For the first section, what is financial security? If you want to give your statement, you give perspective, I wish you to raise your hand and I allow you to speak up. Mas Ryan, do you want to say something earlier?
For today, for now, I have no idea. So maybe next.
Okay, you can lower your hand first. Okay, I wish you others to deliver your perspective. What is financial security? It comes from the word financial and security. What is your emotion to answer these questions? Does anyone want to try to deliver what is financial security? Financials means?
All right, I am.
Okay, Miss Ellen, I wish you.
Financial security like investment, right?
Hmm?
Oh, I know. Yes. The meaning financial security, yeah, if you save money, save for invest, right?
Hmm?
Yes, that's all.
Financial security, it is that we save our money.
Yeah.
What if I never save my money? It means that it doesn't mean that financial security. What if I never save my money?
Maybe you save another investment like gold.
Okay, seems like gold. Okay, thank you very much, Miss Herlin. What
Thank
about
you.
others? I wish you, if you want to speak up, you can raise your hand. Okay. Okay. Mr. Andy, I wish you.
Okay, I think
Oh,
the
Andy,
financial
Andita.
security is a condition which we feel our financial is balance between the expenses and income, and there's still money left to save and invest.
Okay. Yeah, very nice statement. Financial security. What about Echi? Echi, I wish you Echi.
Yeah, is
Yeah.
my voice clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, from my point of view, it's like financial freedom.
Hmm.
Am I wrong?
Hmm.
The condition where you feel safe and you don't have to worry about your money anymore. You can spend all your money to do something that you like because you already have like a long-term investment or like passive income, I think, something like that.
Okay, what if our, how to say, income and outcome doesn't balance anymore? Echi, what if our income and outcome does not balance?
Doesn't what? Sorry.
Balance.
Yeah, of course, when you have financial freedom, your income is already, more than your outcome, of course, because you don't have to worry about anything.
Okay, you don't need to worry about anything. What if we are not, how to say, seems like I'm not a civil servant. So how could it be to comfortable, to feel convenient without my condition?
There's a lot of occupation that give you chance to feel financial freedom. Like my friend is, I don't know how to say it in English, but we call it bandar saham.
Okay, trading seems like trading.
Yeah, like trading boss or market
Huh?
maker, sorry.
Okay. All right. Because commonly, I'll say ancient people thought that we must be civil servant, but nowadays young generations or teenagers or such as millennial generations, they prefer to entrepreneur or businessman than the civil servant. Thank you very much. I guess anyone else want to try to answer financial security? Okay. Hello. Does anyone wanna try? Okay. No answer. Let me next slide. Financial security refers to the peace of mind felt when we are not worried about money. Often, this means having enough income to comfortably cover expenses, being debt-free, and having savings to cover emergencies. Okay, what age is willing to commence financial security? Is there any specific age based on this statement? How do you see this case? Does anyone want to try to answer? Is there any specific age to start to commence financial security? Alin? Okay. February, I miss you.
All right. Okay. So, I don't think that there is a specific age to convince financial security. Maybe the things that how mature, not how as young as you can, or as soon as possible. I mean, the things that once you maybe you are adult enough and maybe you are mature enough to manage your own money, then I guess that that's the best time for you to practice it directly. But before that, maybe like a year or maybe 2 years before having your own money, your own salary, then you can like practice or learn about the how to achieve a financial freedom, because financial security, it has something to do with financial freedom, and that's the goal exactly. Yes, I guess that's as young as possible. That's the thing. But I don't know, maybe Rapatar, if Rapatar is just like your slide. I mean, like if Rapatar, he thinks he needs to learn about it, then we go with that. But maybe as young generations right now, for example, like generation right now, they are already working at 20 or something. I guess 20 is a good age as well to learn about financial security. That's all.
Okay, what if I try to serve? Seems like Rafathar. What if they don't have sufficient privilege? Seems like Rafathar. How do you see?
It means that he hasn't owned money, right?
Yes.
So the best thing maybe he could learn first about the what is financial freedom, financial security, and then I do believe that by the process and day by day, he will also practice it directly. I mean, like at least manage the money that he got, or at least manage the money that he get from their parents or something, like, oh, which one that I have to save on. Then Rapatar, I cannot imagine about Rapatar actually. Okay. And then how much money you will save and how much money you will spend for your life. I think that's one of the key to learn the financial security in this case.
Okay, nice answer. Okay, I miss you, Mr. Indri. The floor is yours.
Okay, well, so this is really interesting questions, but I suppose that there is no age to determine to commence the financial security as far as they understand how to manage it. For example, if we talk about the financial security is too complex, first of all, you need to understand about how to budgeting for the success financial of it. And the second, you have to know about the prioritizing long-term goals about your money. And maybe also you have to know about the building an emergency funds. And maybe you have to know about tracking long-term goals about your money and others. And when we try to determine between the age, and nowadays it's not only for the several people that have graduated from senior high school or universities that understands how to managing the finance itself. But the several people from junior high school, yeah, it depends on the background of their family also. Sometimes they understand how to avoid from the problem of the financial itself. One of them is I have a friend, and he has a daughter, and he trying to make he trying to use a kind of the applications, yeah, how to budgeting their money between how much they're spending every day, and afterwards I suppose that it really works how to make that the children understand that um, how much money that they spend in every month and others. So this is really interesting. So that's why there is no specific age to determine between when the people commence or able to start their financial security itself. But it depends on the education of the people itself and the background of their family. When their family is rich with a kind of that knowledge, they will try to share to their children, and the children will understand about how to manage that finance itself. So this kind of the concern of me about this question for this section. Thank you.
All right. It means that the surrounding people or family affects to the children, don't you?
Yes, it's extremely affects the children's, because yes, the family is one of the person that close to the children, so that's why they have a time, and they also have a floor to share the closest thing in the children's life.
Oh, it's outstanding. Okay, nice, Sir Indri. Okay, what about Nov? Hello, Nov. I wish you.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm sorry for my background noise because my neighbor has kind of event.
Okay.
Uh, well, to my opinions, there is no such age. Whether you are poor or you are rich, I think as soon as possible, it's gonna be good to be or to have a financial security. I think that's really good as soon as possible. However, maybe if the subject is kind of child, so they're not mature enough, right? But maybe the financial perspective about the financial security, maybe it is about um, the wisdom, and maybe the simple one, let's say when the child and the family, they have kind of dinner together or breakfast together. Perhaps it is okay to talk about money. Perhaps in a family in Asia or in Indonesia, at least in my surrounding, it's kind of, how to say, like taboo talking about finance, right? But I think I ever read a book, Rich Dad and Poor Dad, if I'm not mistaken, the name. So the child at that time, perhaps less than 10 years old, but he got an experience to have a father who have different perspective toward the financial security and the jobs also. So I think it's really good to have the wisdom of finance as soon as possible. By the way, I have a question actually, like the term finance, is it always about money, or because sometimes when we talk about others than money, well-being, we need others than money, right? Is finance always about money, the term finance?
Okay, wait. Before answering the questions, let me ask you, what age are you willing to commence financial security? It means that you realize it, that you have to figure out financial security. No.
Honestly, yeah, almost when I've almost graduated from university. Yeah, it's too late actually.
All right. Okay, nice. Okay. Does anyone want to try to answer these questions again, or no questions is financial? Does financial tend to money only? Who can answer the questions? Okay, Moonshine. Hello, Moonshine.
What?
Okay.
I'm just coming.
Do you want to say something?
What's the question?
What age is willing to commence financial security?
How to answer? I don't know, but several journal or several articles said that maybe between 27 until 45. Why? Because in that age, it's the time when you get married your children will be going to school and continue their study maybe until magister or doctoral studies. Uh, but but it depends on how your your background actually to make sure your financial security. For example, like me, if I come from a silver spoon family, it means that I can assure my financial security faster than the others, right? But also have a problem if I come from silver spoon family, for example, like that, from a rich family, but I don't have the capability or the experience to manage my financial situation. It means that still far away from financial security. And also financial security means that you can access all basic needs, for example, like food, study, school, and mobilization of yourself, and also the access to health, for example, like insurance and the others. So I think I still don't know what the answer of what age, the exact age to commence financial security. But for me, if you can achieve it as fast as you can, it means that you can uh, retire earlier, right? So yeah.
Okay. What about you? What age do you attain financial security, or you realize it?
For me, it's 27, Mr. Ku, actually, and I'm getting closer actually day by day. But still, my target is 27 when I 27 because I want to marry at that age, and so yeah. Elit global,
All
elit
right.
global.
Elite Global. Thank you very much. Modern pick sound versus traditional pick sound. Yeah, that's good. Okay, nice. Is there any other participants to answer these questions? Nice. Elite Global is coming. Okay, does anyone want to try it again? Okay. Yeah, if a specific age we don't know, because millennial era, they easily obtained access to earn money, but it depends on the family or surrounding people how to control them. It means that the family will control it. Let's move to Russia. Okay, nice. Okay, wait, what about next one? How could it be? I could do next. Capitalist. Okay. Next one. Why is financial security crucial or important? Why? Why should we do investment? Why? We have to save it. And so on. Does anyone want to try to answer these questions? Hello?
Yes.
Why is
Because everybody
okay? Yeah, Miss Erlyn.
so I wanna try.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, financial security crucial is important because it's maybe in when you getting old and you don't have anything. I think so bad your life, and you know you must save money for right now, for yes, for right now, for next in the future, and then you can waiting money your children give you. No, you must save your money for your future, for your life. Thank you.
Should we become seems like a civil servant or not?
Servant?
Yeah. Should we become a civil servant because we have allowance or not?
About that.
You know civil servant?
Servant, I know.
Yeah. Should we become?
Servant, I don't think so about servant.
Civil servant.
Civil
PNS.
servant. PNS,
Oh,
PNS.
PNS. Oh, okay. If PNS, okay, every PNS, if you retire, still have money, right? Yeah. I think you save about that.
What if I'm not one of the member of civil servants?
If you're not servant, or I don't think about that, because if you don't have money, if you older next, I think what should I do? I don't think so. I see my future, sir. I'm confused.
You're confused. Okay. Which one should be prioritized to how to say it? To think that financial security is important? Entrepreneur or civil servant? Servant.
Entrepreneur, maybe.
How could
Yeah,
it be?
entrepreneur, because if entrepreneur, you can save money, and then you can smart about that, and you have in bank for save money, and have assurance for health, right? Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Lin. What about Iksan? I appreciate Iksan.
Yes, I am. Hello.
Yeah, clear.
Okay. Why is financial security crucial? Of course, the preparation of the bad things could happen in the future. We know that financial that comes from money is being the basic form for us to achieve many desire in this life. When we don't have money, and when there is suddenly like accidents or anything undesired happens to us, of course we would spend a lot of money, which decreasing the percentage of us to can achieve many desire or important necessary in another in dalam hal-hal lain, in other stuff. That's why the financial security. Why is financial security crucial? Oh, I'm sorry. I think aku salah mengerti deh, financial security ya.
Okay,
Aku mikirnya, I was thinking it's about the crucial of financial secure at the future. Sorry. Oh my God. It's a shame. Why is because yeah because our money is being the basic thing for all of the humans to achieve almost many things in this world. Like you can get happiness. It comes from money. Actually, like you want a car or you want a happy family, it comes from money. That's why it needs a financial security that can help your money being safe without any interruptions or without any like kebocoran or anything else stealing by the technology and etc. that can merugikan. What is merugikan in English?
Lost. Lost. Merugikan.
That become lost us. I think that's all for me. I'm so sorry. I got lost understanding of the questions.
Okay, yeah, nice answering this case. What about Mr. Moonshine? Type issue?
Yeah, I think previous slide already answered why it's become crucial because it means that you don't have to worry about money anymore, right? And when you don't have to worry about money, it means that you can follow the circumstances. For example, if we want to take example from large context, for example, like Russia as a country, when a lot of countries sanction Russia, Russia doesn't how to say it, like doesn't fall. And if we want to take a micro example, when our gas price rising, you still don't have to worry about the gas price rising or the egg price rising or the palm oil price rising. So it means that when the situation become worse and worse, you yourself or maybe your family have the preparation to face it. And when it happens, it means that how to say it, like everything else become how to say it, oh my god, become safe. And also it's crucial because we don't know what will happen in the future, right? So we still don't have experience in the future, right? Because experience comes from the past, and it means that the financial security is the important, maybe the number one list to achieve right now, maybe until next 10 years as a youth, to prepare, not follow what older had done before. For example, like that, if I want to make it simple. Yeah, that's it.
All right, okay. I disagree with the first time that you say that money is not important. Why we have to say that money is important? Money is not important. Some people, several people become
because it's financial security. Because when that's the difference between financial freedom and security. When you secure, it means that you don't have to worry about money because it's secure. So what will happen in your area, in your country, it doesn't affect you. It's different with financial freedom. With financial freedom, for me example, actually I already achieved my financial freedom, but when it comes to war situation, I can become poor, or not poor, I mean like affected by the situation, maybe by the policy or something like that. So that's the difference between, I don't know what the theory, right? But for me, that's the difference.
okay, yeah, because I just want to challenge. Several people become slave of rupiahs, you know. They struggle 24/7 to earn money. Even they don't think that time to do family gathering and so on, because they become slave of rupiahs or slave of dollars. Thank you very much. Okay, Mr. Indra, I miss you.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, so
Clear.
yeah, so that's a really great example that has been given by our friends last time in trying to give a kind of the part between micro and also macro for the meaning of the financial security itself. But for here, yeah, I just trying to give a kind of the side from the micro part of the financial security itself. So what is the benefit? Yeah, and why this is really crucial, especially for our life. First of all, it's talking about what happens for the future for you. It's talking about retirement plans. It'll talking about disability insurance. It'll talking about life insurance. It'll talking about property insurance, and many of them. So if you don't try to manage it, and I suppose that it'll be a problem for you in the future. So this is the reasons that why this is so crucial, why this is so indispensable, why this is so important, especially for us to know and managing well from now. Yeah, so this is my statement. Thank you.
Okay, when someone has attained a financial security, why should they how to say pile up or accumulate more and more? How do you see this case, sir?
Sorry, how to accumulate?
Yeah, accumulate.
Yeah, so yeah, this is also will make you how to know about and doing a big research about what happened for the world in the future and the world of this day. For example, the strength of rupiah, the strength of dollars, the strength of rubles time by time will be changed. Yeah, because the differential between day by day. Yeah, maybe we don't know what happens in the future. It's like right now. The several years ago, we don't forecast that rubles will strong as yeah what we see today. Yeah, I suppose that when the first time I arrived in Moscow, yeah, everything here is not being too expensive because between rubles and also rupiah is not far, like yeah before. But today, I suppose that is more than 3 times. Yeah, they're stronger than rupiah. They're almost stronger than dollars and others. So we can't forecast about it. But how to accumulate this? Of course, we need to have a power. We have to have a good skill. We have to know. We have to do a big research about what happened with this world for the future. So this is the way to accumulate this. Yeah, for me.
Hey, I agree what you say. But is there any standard someone called getting financial security?
Standard. What the
Standard,
definition of
someone
standard
called
here?
getting financial security.
I suppose that is like what Eka said also last time. There is, I suppose that there is no one will knows about the standards because the only constant in life is change. And something that's always happen every day, every year, every month is change. So this is the reasons that the standard of this day will be different with the standard of tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, the next month, or the 5 or the 100 years later. So this is the reason that I have no ideas about the standard years. Everything will be changed every time.
Okay, it's a more answer. What about Ryan? I miss you, Ryan.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ku. Why is financial security is crucial? Yeah, because everything need money. We buy something by using money. If we have good financial security in not good condition or situation, we can use our money that we have saved for buying everything we want. so we cannot be stressed, because when we get stressed, if it will affect for ourselves or our family. So that's why financial security is really, really important. I think that.
Have you attained your financial security nowadays?
Sorry.
Have you attained or achieved your financial security?
I think I don't.
I think so, or I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay, nice. Anything else? Does anyone? Miss Sophie? Okay, Mr. Ryan. Okay, Miss Sophie, do you want to try to answer?
Yes.
Okay, I bless you.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Yeah, clear.
All right. Yeah, I just woke up, so I still trying to concentrate. But I think what makes it crucial, because it, like the previous speaker said, not only because almost everything about money, but also it can save our future. If we have a good financial security in the present, it will give us it will make our life easier in the future, related to our plan, our dream, whatever it is. I think that's it from me. Don't laugh, Mr. Ku.
Okay.
I will give more opinion on the next slide. Thank you.
Okay, nice opinion. Even you have to speak up. Okay, this one we try to do versus financial security versus financial freedom. Financial security. You have enough money to cover all your expenses and save for your future. Or you must reach this step before you can reach financial freedom. And then for the financial freedom, you have enough cash and investments on hand to fund your ideal lifestyle, no matter how much it costs. You can only reach this step after you are financially secure. In what extent do you agree or disagree? Financial security or financial freedom? Okay, does anyone want to try? Who hasn't spoken up yet? You can speak up. Don't be afraid. Satria, maybe? Do you want to try? Satria, hello. Satria, Aska?
Hello.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with both of the opinion, because financial security means that we can cover all the payment of our, like paying bills and buys the things that you wishing for. Like you come to the store and you see the a clothing or something that you want to buy it, and you have money, and I think that is a financial security for me. But financial freedom means that you save your money for the for you can like a backup money for the future, like that. So I guess financial security means that in the present, but financial freedom for the future, like that. So I guess is my opinion about financial security and financial freedoms.
Okay, one of them is for present and one of them is for future. All right. Ryan, do you still want to try to speak up?
I have no idea. I really agree about your slide for this one.
Okay, thank you very much. You can lower your hand. Others? Do you want to try? Ria, hello Ria. Ria, do you want to answer these questions or statement? In what extent do you agree or disagree with financial security or financial freedom?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Ho.
All right.
I agree with financial security because finance security is very important, maybe because if there are sudden needs, we don't looking for them, especially no, the price is going up, and we must be smart to save money in any firm. And with the finance security, we must also have good planning to manage and manage finance. We also have to estimate expense and urgent need, and then financial freedom. We must more financial, more and more financial. Thank you.
Could you give me the example, both financial security and financial freedom, based on your perspective? Hello, Ria, could you give me the example, both financial security and financial freedom?
Apa ya? I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. Okay, Mr. Indra, I appreciate you. Thank you,
Yeah,
Mr.
so yeah, I'd like to add the opinion of Miss Ria last time about the example of financial security. If today you have a lot of money, so you will trying to forecast what happened in the future, and you're trying to save or protect yourself from the problem of the financial. One of them is, it's like today you're trying to buy a kind of property and trying to buy a land. Yeah, every day, every year, the land and the property will be higher time by time. So maybe this is one of the way of you to do the financial security, how to make your retirement life will be fun in the future. Or maybe you're trying to make a kind of the long-term business. Yeah, will trying to give you income even though you have been retired from your job, from your work and others. So this is one of the example of the financial security itself. But once again, yeah, sometimes will be changed. So this is the reason also we need to be ready. Yeah, what happened with the business of property, what happened with the business of that you think that will help you in the future. So this is the reason that we need to be ready every time. Thank you.
Hey, yeah, that's great. Just for preparing for the next plant. We don't know what will take place for the future. Everything is changing. Okay. Anyone else want to add a statement or the answer? Okay, February, I appreciate. February.
All right. I don't know whether I answer your question or not, but in what extent do you agree or disagree? That's the questions. I do agree with the previous speakers talking about financial security. It means that we have to be clear enough about our financial or something. But the thing is maybe we have to learn about the mindset as well, because the security is not about the things we own, but it also about our mindset, how we manage it, and then how we manage our wealth, something like that. And again, in my opinion, in my opinion, financial security, it means that you secure your financial for your main family. I mean, it doesn't really have about 7 descendants later. So financial freedom, we talk about it. I mean, we own like investment, even it's gold or land, or maybe we have lots of stock in the stock market, something like that. That's what we call financial freedom. And it will be useful for our descendants, maybe for 7, 8 descendants after us later, and they don't have to work anymore because of our wealth. That's what I call financial freedom, what I know. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, it's interesting. Okay, now I please you.
Thank you. So I tried to be a little bit different than others, just for the sake of practicing my English. So I chose I choose to disagree. In this case, in this context, I imagine someone like what you already mentioned before, the Rafathar, Atta. Perhaps they are not necessarily to pass the financial security first, because they born with becoming a sultan. So I think they can even jump into the next step of financial freedom. Sorry, I just want to practice my English. That's why I try to be disagree in this case.
Okay, thank you very much. It means that they were burned. They have been how to say, they have already got privilege from their family. Okay, should we keep our finance together or separate? It means that we separate it when we invest, or we just use it with what we need to fulfill our lifestyle, or we don't think about future, or we just think about present. How do you see these questions? Who hasn't spoken up yet? PS, hello PS. PS, hi.
Hi, I'm sorry, I'm just joined.
Okay. What's your opinion? Should we keep our finance together or separate?
In what terms?
Financial security.
I mean, you say together or separate? Separate from
together or separate? Separate from maybe your job, your family, or your investment.
Yeah, of course we have to separate that, because we have to save our money. I mean, our own money, because we work for that, and we have to saving our salary. So yeah, maybe if they need our money, so maybe they will ask for us, and maybe we can give to them, but we are not saving that our money together. We have to separate that.
Okay, what is our income? It's not stable.
Even though it is like no stable, I mean we have to, you can account how many you earn, and how to say, I mean, that's your money, and you have to keep that for yourself. But for help people, you have to help them. Maybe that's
okay. Yeah, I think that if you have obtained allowance, it means we can organize it, we can manage it. But for instance, we do not have a stable income. Tomorrow I get 100, and the day after tomorrow I got 50. How to separate it? How to balance it?
Yeah. If you ask me if we are in a like a tied, like a marriage, of course we will save it together. But I mean, when you are in a family, and I don't know, but I don't have any experience with that. So I working and I separate my income for myself. But like I said previously, if my parents, my sister, my brother asked me, they need money, so I have to give them.
Okay, yeah, you said that when you have been or when we have been married, we can separate it. What if we haven't been married yet?
No, I guess not, of course, because we don't have a tithe. I mean, hello. It's not make sense. I mean, how if tomorrow you broke up, you broke up, and yeah, how can you divide your money? Even though, like, even though you are in a marriage, there is like agreement before marriage, right? So there is an agreement before marriage, and if there is something happen in your marriage, of course you have to follow the rules because you already agree with that. So yeah, we have to separate that.
Okay, nice answer. It means that for saving or even for allowance to the family, for health or insurance.
Oh, I think it's it's a different thing. If you say like insurance, like for health, of course, we yeah, in my experience for insurance, of course I share with my family, like, I pay insurance for them, so it means I share that. But for myself, I have to keep it for myself. Sorry.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes. Does anyone want to try to add some statements? Okay. Does anyone want to add? Okay, Mr. Indre, I have you.
Yeah, based on my opinion, separate is the good options, because sometimes we cannot make it different between wants and needs. So this is the reasons that make us sometimes forget to keep or save our money. So this is the best way to separate between our finances for saving and also for spending. So this is my statement. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. This is the good way how to what's that? How to separate our lifestyle and our life need. What Mr. Indri said. Okay. Next one. How to elaborate this chart? 50, 30, 20. Budgeting rule. Needs: housing, groceries, utilities, car, health insurance, 50%. Wants: hobbies, shopping, dining out, a new car, 30%. Saving, emergency, college fund, and retirement. How to elaborate this chart? I appreciate. Okay, Mr. Indre, the floor is yours.
Yeah, once more time, everyone has a different lifestyle. So I suppose that it's not all of this chart. It tend to one person's or all the persons in this world only. So this is the reason that it depends on your lifestyle. But for me, yeah, because I prefer to be 30. So I prefer to put 50% of my how to say that, my money for savings. Yeah, because it's not because right now I'm as a student, so this is the reasons that I have a 50% to saving, and for all of them are my needs. and wants. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, as a student of college, you have to
Yeah, I'm a student
save
of
more.
college and I just get a scholarship. So this is the reasons that, yeah, savings is the best options.
Okay, you diminish or decrease your lifestyle to survive.
Yeah, but also one more times, don't what oh my god, it's been a long time I don't use my English. Don't make your day will suffer every time. So maybe you can save your money, but when you get the stress, when you get sick, so it means you will waste a lot of money too, right? So these are the reasons that you need to watch it. Thank you. I need to balance too sometimes.
Okay, you give a little party in some
Yeah, a little
achievements.
party is fine, but don't do it every night. So this it'll be a problem for your pocket, I think.
Okay, I totally agree. Because we are in the same boat. Okay, anyone else want to try? Okay, no, I wish you.
Perhaps if the salary is getting higher and higher, the ratio of 50, 30, and 20, I mean, even let's say Mr. Russia, I forgot the name, sorry. Let's say at first, because of his scholarships budget, and then he decided to divide it into 30 or 20 for 30 for the needs and the rest for the wants and saving. But if let's say his scholarships, and then he got additional money from part-time, let's say in the summer or something, I think he can still get enough entertainment and everything, even with only 20%, because the salary or the income is much higher than before. I'm sorry, why I chose to to have you as an example. Sorry.
What about you? Based on your experience, not Mr. Russia? How do you organize based on the budgeting rules?
Well, I think when my salary is higher than before, the lifestyle is getting a little bit different, but I think not that much. But I still can I can still keep it, I think.
You divide it maybe 50, 30, 20, or it's still random?
Depend on my purpose. Like let's say like a few years ago, I want to save money for having, try to create a business. So I put a lot of saving portions for creating for the capital basically of the business. But if right now, perhaps not really using that 50, 30, 20.
Okay, yeah. The foremost, you know what you need and what you want based on your goals or your purpose.
Yeah.
Okay, nice stuff. What about PS? I wish you PS.
I'm sorry, I'm speaking again.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the good rules, but I don't use that. I use like 40, 20, 40, 30, 20, and 10. I don't know, I'm working. Maybe the other is a student. I'm a worker, and I implement it in my life. So like 40% for needs and 30% for wants and 20 for savings, and I have 10 for my charity and also like some donate. So I think if we share happiness to each other, so yeah, do things and good things will come to you. So I do believe that. So I did that. I done that.
Okay, you applied it, but you do not divide into 50, 20, or 30. Maybe you have your own rules to
Like I said,
organize it.
40, 30, 20, and 10.
Okay, 40, 30, 20, and 10. Okay, nice answer. What about Irfan? I please you.
Okay, Mr. Ku, can you hear my voice?
Yeah, it's audible.
Okay. Yeah, I'm interested with this slide, and I think this is very important for us, especially in our age now as a millennial, or maybe there are some Gen Z here. Yeah, I learned about this before from like financial advisor on YouTube, that they advise us to divide our income into like percentages, like 50% for needs and 30% and 20%. But for my case, I decided I separate my money for 50% for needs, including the wants like hobby, shopping, new car, anything. And for saving, I name it like investment, for emergency, for the good one, charity. I agree with Mr. PS that charity is quite important because it's make us happy. And then and the rest, like 20%, I keep it for like emergency. So I separate as emergency from the investment, because it's like for the accidentally needs outside the investment. And I suggest you guys to use it also, because it's very useful to control our expenses. That's all, maybe, Mr. Ku.
Okay. You say that you can organize it because you have stable income. What if I don't have stable income? It means that uncertainty jobs and so on. How to organize it?
Yeah, I do so. I mean, like, is it will be work if we have a stable income? But yeah, I think this percentage is reflect our needs, like how many money you earned. The percentage would be same. Maybe if you can't afford for investment, that's okay. Don't try to reducing your fundamental needs like that. I think that's maybe my opinion. Is it true?
Okay, yeah. I assume that even we get stable and unstable income, the point is we can divide it, what we need and what we want.
Yeah.
We don't need to wait for getting stable or a good position to divide or to organize our money or our financial.
Yeah.
To achieve
That's right.
security.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Anything else? Anyone else want to try to add some statements here before I move to the next slide? Miss Helen, do you want to say something? Okay, I feel so sleepy. All right. Thank you very much for joining. Next question: will you take on the financial burden of caring for your parents in the future, or you just let them to care to take care by themselves. No, by themselves. How do you see this case? Does anyone want to try? Aska, maybe? Do you want to say something, Aska? Are you willing to answer this motion? Aska? Hello? Satya, Satya? Satya? Miss Sophie?
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you willing to answer these questions?
All right. With the financial burden, I would like to say no. I'm sorry for anyone whoever disagree about this statement, but that's what my parents told me. They wouldn't let me to taking care of their financial burden as well. So they have plan or prepare for their retirement, and then they will let their children to live their life without mengganggu. I forget the English.
Disturb.
Yeah, disturbing their financial situations. And then that's what I also see from my parents to my grandparents. So they, yeah, I would like to say there are some families who has sandwich a generation. They need to taking care, and that's not their fault, obviously. But thankfully, my parents taught me or raised me that, and I've been told that don't taking, oh, okay, share it's fine, sharing it's fine, having holiday together, party, family gathering, but taking care 100% their needs, that's totally no. And then that's also what I will apply to my kids in the future. I will not burden them. I think that's for me.
Okay, you will take care of your next generations as well. You have thought about it. Thank you very much. Okay, anyone else? Andi, Andita, do you have any idea? Andi, Andita? My heart makes me agree. What about Satya? Do you want to say something, Satya? Satya?
Yes. Hi. Hello.
Yeah, clear.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the opportunity. Well, just like I said in the chat, with my conditions right now, I agree with Miss Sophie's answer. I'm to be honest, I'm almost 30, and my jobs right now isn't making a good income for me, and I still can't find a side jobs for me to sell for myself. And yeah, to think that in the future, I don't think I'm able to helping my parents in terms of financially helping them. I don't think I still can, but fortunately they still can support themselves on their own feet. So yeah, I guess right now I just focus on myself and my own future.
Wow, that's appreciate that. for your effort
Thank you.
to figure out the condition. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I will next to the next slide. Move to the next slide. What happens when the financial system is unstable? What takes place when the financial system is unstable? How to deliver, how to answer? Okay, does anyone? It will break my relationships. What kind of relationships? Okay. Satria, maybe, do you have any idea to answer these questions? Satya? Hello, Satya. Mr. Sunshine? Sophie. Okay, Sophie.
What system?
What system? Financial systems. Seems like
In what
financial
systems?
security, financial freedom. How to balance it? No.
Well, it's a terrible, because I got when the pandemic situations, I got nothing. I lost my job, no financial security, so it was terrible. I even sell my stuff for struggling here in Bali, so it's terrible. So for now, I learned from the experience. For now, I'm trying to save money. So if something just like the pandemic happened again, maybe I could, it will not terrible anymore, So yeah, because our life is not only for today, because it's also for tomorrow and after tomorrow. So we need the financial security. You need to saving money at least. At least you need to think to what to eat for tomorrow.
It means that we entails lots of savings.
Yeah, it's not need to be a lot, but at least there's something that you can yang bisa kita harapkan gitu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it enough?
Yeah, I think it's enough.
Okay,
Thank
nice.
you.
I please you, Miss Sophie.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ko. I had raised my hand because I think I already awake fully, so I can speak more. But I will make it quick. What happened to financial? Yeah. Why? Right. Sorry.
Clear.
I think there's okay.
Sorry, yeah, that's clear.
The reason why I wrote it will break many relationship, not only talking about between you and your significant other, but talking about you and yourself, a relationship that you build with yourself. If you're having financial unstable, it will give you doubt regarding yourself, like I couldn't taking care of myself enough or properly. How could I taking care for others? You know. Okay, I think I still a little bit sleepy. Seeing your response. So
Okay.
okay, I think that's it from me. I'm sorry.
You're still synchronizing. Okay, I wish you moonshine. Moonshine.
What happens when the financial system is unstable? Actually, a lot of things will happen. So yeah, if you, I start with with the small circumstances first. In family, the situation will be also, it depends actually. When it comes to the poor, it means that unstable. It means that they have to face tomorrow with what to do and what to eat, for example, like that. And it will lead to something that they will never imagine. For example, like the fight between father and mother, or the fight between inside the family. And if we take it to the bigger and larger circumstances, economy, in these things, financial and economy, it leads to chaos. Everything that happens in our society, in our area, because of economy. So when it's unstable, it means that it leads to chaos. Start from society, oh my god, social chaos, and then it will become a political chaos. So I think it will lead us to something that we have to manage in kepepet situation. And when it comes, it means that we have to have the system, I don't know how to call it, like defense or security system. For example, like debt, or selling our asset, like land, ruko, or anything else that you have to maintain your security, in terms to live on, to stay alive. So after that, if it continues, the unstable situation continues, it means that the country or the state is in emergency situation, right? So we cannot buy anything with our money, just like what happened in Sri Lanka, for example. So yeah, that's what will happen if the financial system is unstable. And also maybe it can lead Indre live longer in Russia, because the government doesn't have money to bring him back into Indonesia. Yeah, that's also what will happen.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, nice. Okay, I please you to challenge Mr. Indri.
Yeah, well, there are two things that will happen. Yeah, because in your questions, it doesn't give the example from the bad to the good one, or the good one to the bad. Yeah, if your financial system change from the bad one to the good one, so I suppose that will be conduct a party, right? So you will get a lot of money, and everything that will be changed. But the question is how, if your financial system is changed to the good one to the bad one. So I suppose that is always happens every time. So this is the reasons that maybe in the business or in the startup, you have two ways when we got a kind of problem like this. The first one, you can start by agile. Yeah, it's like what happens in with what's happened with, okay, I forgot. It's one of the biggest mall in Kemang, and it's still the new one. Yeah, the several years ago, Lipo trying to build the malls. Yeah, it'll be a trading center to the people in Jakarta. But when they have built that building, suddenly coronavirus comes. So it's the reason that the people that doesn't interest to come to the mall because many rules that happens of that. But in that time, Lipo, with his good critical thinking, he trying to change that mall to become a hospital for a while. So it's the reason that he still get the income of that. And the second, when it doesn't work, when the agile doesn't work, you can change to the pivot. But the pivot is 100 change, yeah, from the scheme or the ways of your business, 100% change. So it's not only from what has been doing by the Lipo, but every time is changed, everything is changed. So it's called by pivot in the business. So this is the reasons that when the all people, I suppose that will get these situations, yeah, because what we told last time, the only constant in life is change. Yeah, something that is always happen every time is changing. So this is the reason that you need to be ready of that. So that's why, yeah, based on the World Economic Forums, they're trying to mention that the important skills that the people need to know it, firstly is analytical thinking and innovation, and the second, active learning and learning strategies, and the third is complex problem solving. Number 4 is critical thinking and analysis, creativity and originality and initiative. And the last is leadership and social influence. Yeah, when we start by analytical thinking and innovation, so these are the reasons that you will be avoided from the problem of the financial you will be avoided by the financial problem itself. So these are the reasons that from now we need to read a lot of books. You need to know about this world and doing a kind of the good thing, how to make you will get the analytical thinking and innovation itself. Thank you.
Okay, nice. You took from the two sides of good to bad and bad to good. Okay, what about love? I wish you.
Thank you. I just try to imagine in the case of COVID-19. So I think unstable here. I can also maybe I can make it like almost similar with uncertainty. The unstable one can make the uncertainty. So the one having the money, they maybe try to hold the money. So it's gonna impact to the economy. But however, when look into the COVID-19, somehow I feel amazed with people because it's happened like almost maybe more than 2 years, if I'm not mistaken, or almost 3 years, but we can survive. I mean, we really can survive until now. But maybe I'm not really sure, but I think it's really also impact to the gap between poor and the rich. And then I don't know about the government or those who have a real, not real concern, but work on the economic and everything sides. So they might need to work harder than before, because the gap between poor and the rich already, because of pandemic, it's getting worse. So perhaps they're gonna try to look into the new normal. I think it's really happened before and after COVID. The words really different. So they have a different perspective in the way they see the uncertainty, or at least they want to try to prepare the best in case in the future there also gonna be uncertainty in financial systems, or maybe they also look into like environmental scenario like climate change, because I'm not sure. Is it kind of evidence that it is true? That's why it's also people already realize it, and many campaign happens, and I think it's gonna impact the way people have their business also right now because of it.
Okay, is unstable financial system repercussion from, how to say, extravagant lifestyle? Is unstable financial repercussion from extravagant lifestyle?
Of individuals?
Yeah, individuals. Okay, can be individuals, can be together.
I don't really get it.
Okay, is
what
it
kind of context?
Is unstable financial system? Repercussion means, how to say, effect from effect from extravagant lifestyle, life want.
Yeah, I get it. Like not really wise. I can say that if it come to resources, like long before we don't really have like circular economy things, right? But right now people, oh, okay, it's not linear right now, so we need to move. That's what I think about lifestyle. But in terms of COVID, if the lifestyle is about, yeah, it's kind of unpredictable. So even we have like good lifestyle, perhaps we are not, we never predict the unprecedented COVID, right? So it's not really make a big impact. I mean, I just want to emphasize the lifestyle that already happened many years that make the COVID happen, maybe.
Okay, thank you very much. It's changing because of pandemic. Okay, thank you very much. Does anyone want to add your statement? Anyone want to add statement? Sunshine? Mr. Sunshine, do you want to say something? Mr. Sunshine? No? Okay. Next questions. Do you prefer using cash, debit, or credit to pay? Do you prefer using cash, debit, or credit to pay? Which one do you prefer? Okay, PS, do you want to say something? PS?
Yeah, well, yeah, actually I choose debit because, yeah, you know, I don't want to use credit card because it is like a trap for me. So I think I choose debit, but it depends. Like I said, it depends where do you live. Like, you know, my job is like I have to move from city to city, so it depends. When I live in the city, of course I use debit, but when I live in the suburb, well, of course I use cash because they don't accept the bit. So yeah, I use cash.
Okay, it depends on the situation or suburb. A suburb, maybe sometimes you stay in suburb,
Yeah.
and then you stay. Okay. Thank you very much, PS. Okay, Mr. Indri, the floor is yours.
Yeah, so these interesting questions. Yeah, without doubt, yeah, I have the same opinion with Mr. PS. So debit is the good options. Because why? First of all, if we're talking about cash, you know how much money that this country are trying to spend to get the materials of that money itself. So this is the reasons that I suppose that Indonesia need start to change uang kertas. How to say uang kertas in English? Yeah, to become digital money. Yeah, it's like what happened for me. Since the first time I arrived in Moscow, I never use yeah, uang kertas itself. So we only use a debit everywhere. So these are the reasons that yeah, they're trying to make us easier to do a kind of this thing. But the biggest question is our country ready? Because in Moscow, yeah, facilitate has been perfect to implement this kind of this thing. And how about our countries? So of course, it needs a lot of process to make to implement or realize all of the thing to make all people using debit or digital money in the situation. And why I didn't choose a credit to pay. Uh, uh, I suppose that as a students, we don't need a kind of the sophisticated or some things that something that what how to say that is like the extravagance thing. So this is the reasons that for the students it's not a good option to use the credit card to pay. Oh, fake fake money. Yeah. So oh yeah, fake money. Yeah. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, I prefer to use a debit. Thank you.
Okay, prefer to use debit. Uang mainan. Fake money. Okay, just for accessories. Anyone else want to add some motions? Banknote, yeah, banknote in American English. Okay, banknote can be green back. Wow. Oh my god, it's going to do gambling. Okay, what financial goals are priority for you? Dirty money. Okay, what financial goals are a priority for you? Based on your condition right now. Anyone want to speak up here? Satria, maybe Satria. Satria, what financial goals are priority for you?
Marry someone.
Pardon? Married
My
someone?
financial goals right now is, I think, yeah, to marry someone, I think. But yeah, things, I don't know, yeah, because I still got nothing. Maybe I want to save money for maybe buy house, and then yeah, getting married maybe, because I'm at 30 right now, and then I left education behind. So I was a student before, but unfortunately it cannot be finished. But I don't know, maybe I will be back to my university if it's still possible. But now I'm thinking on, yeah, married, but not from me, maybe from my sisters and my brother. As an elder brother, I need to, you know, apa ya, mempersiapkan for them, you know.
Prepare.
So yeah, maybe that's my goal, saving money, not only from me, but from my family as well.
Thank you very much. You prefer
Thank you very much.
to marry, to be married to someone. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Nice answer. With a good heart. Okay, Mr. Indre, I wish you.
Yeah, so for the three things, I suppose that is really paramount, especially to get the financial goals itself. But um, for the poor societies like me, I suppose that is I'm begin to start by the educations, because how if you don't have money, how do you invest your money for the estate and moreover for the trading? Yeah, I'm going to start my investigation for the education, how to make the money comes to me. It's not I comes to that money. When people knows I'm the smart one, yeah, the people will come to me and also to handle a kind of projects. And when we trying to define the meaning of the education in this situation, is not only in the school, it's not only in the university, it's not only in the official things that we get the education, but sometimes we can invest and to get the educations in the many places. It's not only in the school or the universities. And after that money comes to you, and you will handle a lot of projects and you got the money, so this is the best option for you to make to invest your money to the estate, because the price will increase every year. So when you save your money in the bank, the power of that money will be decreased. It's extremely different when you try to invest your money to this estate. So this is the reason that estate is the good option. Yeah, if we talk about trading in the situation, and also this really good. But yeah, when I got the opportunity, I prefer to prioritize to do the estate investment. One more time, that the trading, the investment that you have to avoid it is to invest to your mate or your couple. It's like what happened for me. I have invest for the next wife of me, and I spend a lot of money to invite her to hang out, to invite her to candlelight dinners and others. And at the end of the day, she broke me for many years. I've been doing a relationship with her. So this is the reasons that is not the good option for you to invest your money to your mate or your couple. Yeah, if you want to be serious, so just directly to marry her. So this is my stand. Thank you.
Okay, nice. But I'm going to reply or respond the first time, because you are poor, you choose education. How do you define education? Is education institution or industry?
Yeah, it's like what I told before, many type of the education, right? It's not all of them from the schools, it's not all of them from the institutions, but you can get the education in many places. Yeah, even to the farmer, even to the people that never feel that school itself. So you will get the education. The education will produce a skill that produce that money yourself. So this what the meaning of me.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks a lot. You do not invest. The wise word, the wise sentence.
Yeah.
You do need to invest to your mate.
Do not invest your money to your couple. Yeah, because yeah, it's like what happened for me. I have invested a lot of money to invite her to candlelight dinners, to invite her to go everywhere, to go holiday everywhere. But in the end of the day, we break up. So I lose my money to her. Just kidding.
Okay, yeah. Nice option. Okay, I please you, Moonshine.
Yeah, I strongly agree about education. Actually, what Mr. Moscow said. I forgot who said it, but he said that when you broke or when you poor, don't stay at home. He said, because you have to meet a lot of people, come to a lot of chances or opportunities outside your house. So when you reach, then stay at home, he said. So actually from the statement, I can say that the education is really important to achieve your financial goals. For me, for example, maybe different with Mr. Indre that wants to continue his study to Moscow. For me, education is more like practical and gain some experience in my area. So it means that I have to travel a lot of towns, cities, and maybe another side of islands. I don't know where it leads me to learn something. And also trading is one of the best option actually to achieve your financial goals. Nowadays, since pandemic began, it's trading is for anything, right, Mr. Ku? Like goods or stocks or crypto, something like that, right? So since the pandemic began, actually now there are a lot of communities that provide you to learn about trading, even about export and import. So I also joined one of the trading community for crypto, for stocks, and also for export import. That actually I don't know how it comes that makes me stop my parents to give me allowance every month because of the communities and learning that. And actually I already dispose estate as my financial goals, Mr. Ku, because for me estate is not an asset, but it's a liability, because I spend money on that. And for example, like the what is the carrying, not carrying, how to say it, like the expense to take care of your estate, something like that. So I think education and trading are my financial goals, because I don't care if I have a lot of money, just move to another apartment or another luxury place. I don't care as long as I have the money, right? but but if I already invest, or not invest, buy a house or an apartment, when it comes to the bubbles, for example, like the bubbles in what is that, estate, it means that you have to lose 50% of your asset, right? So yeah, that's it. And also, yeah, I think I do agree about couples all over. But sometimes when you want to impress someone, not just couple, not just your crush, it means that you have to spend money to your looks, right, and personality. And it also happen when you want to attract some, yeah, for me, girls, right? But for the girls it attracts a man, for example, like that. So I think it's not a problem to invest on that, but lower the expectation. Just lower the expectation.
Higher investment but lower expectation. Okay. One participants again, I give you the time to speak up before we do closing. Hello, Mr. Indre, do you still want to say something?
Sorry, I forgot to lower my hand. For Hail Eka, I really appreciate yours, but just waiting for your time, man. You will lose your investment.
Okay, he is the investor for someone. Okay, nice. Okay, one participant again, I wish you before we close the discussion. Andita, maybe. Andita, do you want to say something for the last statement? Okay. Sophie, Miss Sophie, or PS?
This is a short opinion. I will choose education. Yeah.
Why? Why do you choose education?
You know, like I said, I'm a worker. And actually, I already finished my magister, and my master. I mean, and I got my job right now. To me, it's a really good job because of my education. So if you ask me what financial goals, the priority for me, of course, education. So if I have a chance, maybe I continue my the next like PhD, something like that. But yeah, hopefully I can get it. So that's the very best goals in my life, I guess. Thank you.
Okay, nice closing. Nice closing. Okay, before we close our discussion, I have, let's see, some words that we learned tonight. I'm going to share here. Okay. Hey, this one. Okay, last time we found several and kepepet in paint, and then someone said that you get old, but can say that you are getting older. And then I'm 20 years old. Yeah, when we are 17, we can say that when I'm 20 years old. But when we have been 20 years old, we say that when I was 20 years old. And then civil servant, PNS, how much you earn? When we talk about the money, how much money you earn? Only one. Father, artist, third, yeah, because Miss Sophie has just got up. Maybe mengganggu, disturb or bother, other repercussion, reaksi or akibat, extravagant, boros, and greenback or banknote. Banknote is one class. Okay, maybe this is that I can share for evaluation. But before we close our okay, yeah, Arsenal versus Manchester United. Continue later. Okay, we do documentation. I wish you to open your photo. Okay. Okay, this new hairstyle, Eka, Mr. Sunshine. Oh my God, seems like you are exhausted.
Where's the London accent? I didn't hear the London
Sophie,
accent.
Satya, PS, Satria, Andy, Febri.
British Jawa.
Would you mind turning on your camera?
Where are you, Mr.
Wait,
Sunshine?
wait.
Oh, Adi, nice. Where are you, Anita? Are you in Bandung?
Where are you, Mr. Sunshine?
I'm in Bandung.
Okay, Febri, Satya, Sophie, PS. Hello. Okay, nice. I like your hairstyle, Febri. What's wrong? What happened?
You don't
you
ask
get
about my
punishment?
hair too?
Someone mentioned me on the chat box. Gundul.
Okay, who is broken? PS. Hello, PS. Would you mind joining? This one.
Ready Sambo.
We'll stay like this. Okay, Sophie. Mr. Satria, PS. Can you turn on your?
Wait. I'm actually on my bed right now.
Okay.
Okay.
You can join. Okay, Satya. Sorry, I can't turn on. Okay, Satya. Nice. not. Okay, I will start. Yeah, I will start you. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay, once more. 1, 2, 3, go. 3, go. Peace, peace, peace. Okay, nice discussion today. And before I close the discussion, when I say Otta community, say yesterday, say tomorrow. Otta community?
Yesterday you say
Yesterday, you say
tomorrow.
tomorrow. Glad to
Thank you,
meet
Mr. Ku.
Glad
Bye,
to meet
Mr.
you all.
Sunshine.
Bye, Mr.
Thank
Sunshine.
you.
Mr. Indra Satya, Febri, Andita, Satria PS,
Bye.
Satri. Mr. Moonshine, bye-bye.
Thank you.
2024. See you.